Every year, when the days grow shorter and the weather turns colder, we as a society make a little extra room. The stores make room for holiday displays and merchandise. Cities and towns make room for Christmas decorations and beautiful lights. We make room in our homes to welcome family and friends, room in our kitchens to prepare wonderful meals, room under a tree for a pile of gifts. We make room for all these things which are wonderful and so enjoyable. But as we make our annual preparations for the Christmas season, we all too often neglect to make room for something much more important. It seems we have all been guilty of this neglect, at least from time to time, and the problem is nothing new. Over 2,000 years ago, a very special baby was born in a Judean town called Bethlehem, and there was not much room for him then either. His mother and father begged for a place for this child to be birthed and lay his head, but had to settle for a stable because no one could be bothered to make room. This child, of course, was the Savior of the world and the King of Kings. Sadly, since that day he was born, many have decided that they could not make room for him. Did the palaces of emperors and the halls of kings afford this royal stranger no refuge? Well, my friends, there is seldom room for Christ in palaces. After all, he is the Prince of Peace, and the leaders of this world delight in war and strife. But there were forums, the places where representatives of the people make the laws. Has there been no room for Christ there? Alas, none. For his way does not fit in with the dishonest, deceptive ways of politics and the pursuit of earthly power. Was there not room for him in the markets? No. The businessmen's schedules were filled with the pursuit of profits, and laying up treasures on earth was far more enticing than laying up treasures in heaven. And the customer's desire tended to be the acquisition of goods and trinkets that they believed would make them happy, not in finding joy in a relationship with him. What about the universities, where great minds supposedly come together to research ways of bettering humanity and to pass on great wisdom to the young? No, there is no room there either. For he is wise. He loves all, and he is true. But wisdom ceased to be the coin of the realm in the academe. Higher learning degenerated into the low politics of division and hatred, while science became the denial of truth. And was there not even room for him in the places of worship? More and more of them reject the truth of the gospel and strive to be far more relevant to today's petty concerns rather than to be adherents of the timeless teachings of God. No, my friends, go wherever you will, and it seems there is no space for the Son of God, except for with the humble, with those who know they are broken and fallible, with those who realize they cannot find true joy or peace without him. So, what about you? Do you have room for him? Know that this Christmas, if you make room for Jesus Christ in your heart, he will come and live inside forever. Everything will change for you because he loves you more than you can imagine. And you will never die because Jesus will make room for you in heaven. Because when he was seeking a place to dwell on earth, you made room for him. This year, please, have a very Merry Christmas. Love your family and your friends. Gather together, laugh, sing songs, and savor the food. Give gifts and receive them. Marvel at the beautiful lights. Smell the piney fragrance of the lovely trees. But remember, another Christmas guest is knocking on the door of your heart, wishing to join you. Please, make room and open the door to him. Merry Christmas from Life Academy.